That's how they do. Wonderful.
Let's go.
No worries.
Ready?
Yeah, so the point of the matter is, right, is that we are in a serious time. So Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 18, and because there's robots mentioned inside the Bible. Do you know that? Cyborgs, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Apocrypha, one of the books that Esau Edom removed from the Bible. 11 and 18. Alright?
Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 18.
Yeah?
Are unknown wild beasts, or unknown wild beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scattered smoke, or shooting horrible sparks out of the eyes. Yeah, basically it's talking about the newly created. So that's talking about newly created, like cyborg robots that Esau's made for his infantry and army.
That's right.
And for this big Paramfanani, when he releases his true horns to the max, basically. Like a child having a wind tantrum. So they've got cyborgs breathing up either fiery vapor or filthy scent scatter. Basically, they could shoot laser beams. Yeah, that type of shit, man. Yeah, on a low level.
And that's why you watch that movie, Superman. Superman's fighting the robots. Man.
Yeah.
Punching the robots.
Where they get all that?
There you go. And you got the back of this. You know, they ain't got the front of this though. You know.
I've got two precepts.
That'd be too obvious.
It would be too obvious. That's right. Yeah, it would. It would.
I've got two precepts.
And where does the king? Yeah, bring your precept. Where does the king come from? The Dark Ages, the medieval period. That's where the king comes from. But yeah, no, bring your precept.
Amos 9 and 10. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake, not prevent us. So my point is, like, Slakia, you brought that precept, right? The Most High allowing Esau to create these newly, beings, whatever is, technology, the robot, and because all of that will serve as a tool for the judgment. Because when Esau comes, he clearly says in 2nd Ezra 16 that they were going to be like mighty men. Right now, as we speak, they're working on these robots. Okay, they're getting the robot ready to go against you, boneheaded Israelite out there, thinking that your juju can work, or you go to gym, you think you're Superman. The Most High is gonna make these tools to destroy you rabble, man.
You're telling me this place ain't gotta go,
alright?
And you see fucking men dressing like women. Disgusting.
Yeah, I've got another precept as well.
Robots.
Face to stay, you're a demon, man. Sorry.
No, yeah, these robots, like how it says I was sent for many hundreds. So. You know what? Yeah, bring your precept before I touch on this point.
Yeah. Amos 5 and 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and the serpent did bit him, meaning you won't be able to escape the judgment that's coming, man. The Most High is coming. The only way you escaping the judgment is if you're on his time. And to be on his time is to fast, is to pray, is to rehearse seriously the righteous act, man, of Yahweh. If you're not serious, the Most High got something for you, man. They're gonna come and I believe that Revelation 2 and 10 about don't worry about the prison thing.
Around. You're not blind. I know you're old.
The more older they get, please do not touch my thing, please. Okay.
I'm actually going to strip it tomorrow.
Right. So I believe that Revelation 2 and 10, when he says Satan shall cast some of you in prison, it talks about those who were playing about in this truth, man. So when you read Ezekiel 21 and 10, he say that the sword, is furbished and it's glittering. Should we then make mirth? So that mirth means playing around as well. People are into the play around spirit. You can't be playing around in this time and you're a man of the Lord. So the Most High has a way to get you. The people gonna come and get you, man. He gonna send his sword. What is his sword? Esau to get you, man. You know what I mean? To get you, man. Yeah, carry on, man. That's what I want you to do.
I like it.
That's what I want.
Oh yeah, so the point is, right, is that, okay, so we've talked about the end times, and we've spoken about, you know, a lot of our people are going to die by the sword and so on and so forth, alright? But did you get Isaiah 59:19?
Te conté que él por la más como.
Just like to get Isaiah 59. Because there will be a certain, you talk about how there's certain people inside this gospel that are played around,
59:19.
and they'll be cast into prison. Now there will be certain men inside this truth that when the army does break into their house, they will receive spiritual power. All right, these men will receive spiritual power when the army breaks into their house. All right, and if you go into that word standard, it means to vanish away, because Yahushua vanished in a certain scripture. I can't remember it, but he vanished. And so it means to take flight. So certain brothers, they might fly when the army comes. All right, and there's another one, horseback as well. All right, so there's going to be certain scenarios where the men of the Lord will receive spiritual power when the enemy does invade into their houses. So yeah, bring it up.
Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fare the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
A standard against it. All right, so a standard.
The Spirit of the Lord, the Spirit's going to power, man.
That's right.
It's going to be a Spirit of the Lord.
That's right. Yeah.
Power, that light, switch that light.
Yeah. And when the Lord gives you that power, you'll be able to defend yourself. And why is it so shall they fear the name of the Lord? Because a lot of people don't know the name of the Lord right now, man. So the Most High is going to put that fear in them so that they can fear his name, man. He's going to give certain men power to exhibit his
glorious power.
Yeah, exactly, to exhibit an attack on these people, right? And that's when they're going to fear the name, man. But yeah, bring it up, please.
Isaiah 14:29. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall.
Yeah, so he gives power to the faint, man. Right now, I remember me and the brother, we used to joke back in the day, right? And we used to get tired, man. Because there's only a certain level that your body can handle, man. Your body can't run for forever, man. Your body's gonna get tired at a certain point. Alright? You might have a pain in your chest because, you know, once your stamina runs out, right, that's it, man. Alright? So he's gonna give us power, man. Meaning that we're gonna have strength to move, man, if you can continue on that, yeah?
But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
We're waiting upon the Lord Yahweh Shema Mashiach Yahushua. We're waiting upon him right now, right? And it says they're gonna have wings as eagles. What do eagles do? They fly, man. But we're gonna be able to fly in space, because Yahushua said that in my Father's house are many mansions. Right, so how are we gonna get to those mansions? Through our chariots and through flying. All right. And you know, then it says they shall run and not be weary. They're going to be able to run and not get tired. They're going to run like a flash. You don't even need to one step in America, one step in Africa. You get wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Yeah, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 32 and 30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except the rock have sold them and the Lord has shut them up?
Yeah, so one brother is going to take down 1,000 people, and two brothers are going to take down 10,000 people, man. All right, the Most High going to give us power, and all these people going to be scared, man. All right, so if you can get that precept about the hunters, because
let me read this one before
because the Rockefellers.
Wisdom.
Oh, you're counting them. Yeah, okay, so you can start at Wisdom of Solomon, it's like at 3. You start at verse 5.
Okay, let me read this one. Let me read this one and then you can carry on. But that one will come.
Okay, come go ahead.
Joshua 23 and 10. Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000. Now read it again. Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase.
Listen, we can teach you the truth, but you've been taught the doctrine of Christianity. You believe it's for everyone, Christianity. Yeah, that's what I mean. We used to believe
You're
that.
doing good. Where were you going?
I'm asking a question. How do you know I'm doing good? You don't know what I'm talking about.
Well.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Malak, let's focus on what we're doing.
Let's
Man.
try
It's
it.
very important. Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For the Lord your God, He it is that fighteth for you,
right.
as He hath promised you.
So one man is going to take down 1,000 people.
That's right. Hey, look at it, look at it, look at it.
Yeah.
This guy, no, there was a picture of Big Nasty,
Bendis
Big
That's
Nasty,
what I said.
Yeah,
in that position.
Have you seen him in real life?
No,
It's a fat fuck.
yeah.
Massive.
Yeah, so
I've seen him. It's huge.
so my point is one man.
But he wasn't like that before, you know. He was a bit still.
Really fat fuck.
Read that.
But it wasn't that
Not
was
that big. The
know
fat
what
demon.
Joshua 23 and 10. One man of you shall chase 1,000 for the Lord your God. He it is that fighteth for you,
That's right.
as He hath promised you.
Yeah, so one man is going to slay down 1,000, man. And 1,000 people is a lot of people, you know.
No,
Always you see walking by doesn't even reach up to
And it's
1,000.
more than that as well.
Exactly. It's
One
just
man's
insane.
got listen, one elect man could serve a million people.
Like one angel
All
can
that
take down
power.
the whole planet, man.
There you go. There you go.
Alright?
Now, one angel can get 178,000 people.
But if he can still take down the whole planet, if he continues.
And guess what? Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
If it continues,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it? When
gonna-
it takes 100 and what, it
there
can
you
stop.
go, there you go. So the point is, right, is that the things are in a full time of waiting for our learning. So these elites, Rothschilds, and it's funny how the name is called Rockefeller, because they're going to run to the Rockefellers.
No, the reason why the Rockefeller, because they're the Rockefeller, meaning that the cavemen.
I know, but I'm just like, it's just like a joke. you know?
Joke, innit?
Well, yeah, right, go to Jeremiah. Okay, yeah, come read that.
The Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is the hope full of immortality. Having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For Yahweh proved them and found them worthy for Himself. As gold in the furnace, have He tried them and received them as a burnt offering.
And go as gold in the furnace, and He tried them and received them as a burnt offering, man. All right. So we are being refined right now. We're catching hell right now, man. We're suffering right now, man. All right.
Fucking day we're suffering. Man.
We're going through hell, trials and tribulations. All right. Seeing rainbows, seeing all kind of
Got
nonsense,
to
man.
bust a little joke to
Exactly.
be happy a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, obviously,
Exactly.
there was a saying of expect to be in the house of God in the third. But you know,
right.
there's a wisdom. It's
Yeah.
the last one to
That's right. That's right.
No, when he said, he's saying that, you know, not
don't
being
get
in the
too
house,
happy.
that's not what it means. When you're in the house of mirth, you don't think about the real thing. You're distracted. You're thinking about this thing, the worldly, the carnal, you know, temporal happiness. But when you're not in the house of mirth, you're focusing on what's coming. So the Bible says what? Those who sigh and cry.
Yeah.
You cannot be happy in this society. You can be happy laughing. That's the different thing.
Temporal happiness.
But like, I'm talking about your whole spirit. You shouldn't be happy go lucky. Because these things, there's nothing to be happy about.
Be happy about it.
You know what I mean?
And the only reason why we laugh is because really and truly, right, we're laughing how stupid this place is.
Yeah,
but it's not really like a laugh of like we enjoy this
But
place.
no, but we laugh because we're human beings. You can laugh, you can have a normal laugh.
No, me personally, the reason I said that, because if I don't, I'm telling you, fucking
exactly.
every second.
Because laughing is good, you know. Yeah, that's
Every
what
second of the day.
he's
music.
right. You gotta be balanced. You gotta be balanced.
It takes, you right?
You gotta be
It
balanced.
takes 7 veins in order to smile. It takes 32 veins in order to frown. Right? So there's more veins.
Muscles just frown, basically.
Yeah. Exactly. So the point is, right, is that we have to be very serious and cautious, right? So yeah, the point is that some of these elite international banking families, they might have robots in their underground bunkers, man, that we are gonna have to fight before we now break in and get them, man. You know? So we have to be very serious and careful. But my spirit's telling me the brother has something to say, so you can say something.
No, Malak, you were very good on what you're saying.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want it, you know. So basically, I would like to read something before I start. 2 Ezra 2 and 43. So that's what's coming. That's when you say being serious. That's what you need to put in your mind, in your spirit before you start. Because that one will make you more. See, a man of the Lord, right? He has ruling class mentality.
That's right.
So basically, it's like it's telling you you're going to the Emirates. So if you, let's say you're going to have to be a citizen in Emirates, what you going to do? You're going to learn the Arab. You're going to learn, because you can't do what you want, you know, over there. So you're going to have to learn to be more focused, because you can't be day in, you have to adapt. So we are trying to adapt. We're learning the manual on how to be a citizen of the Malakwaf, man.
Yeah, that's right.
All right?
That's right.
So 2 Ezra 2 and 43 says this. And in the midst of them, there was a young man of a higher stature, taller than all the rest.
Yahushua.
Right. And upon every one of the head he set crown, and was more exalted, which are marveled at greatly. All right?
Yeah.
Tarek, you want to say something?
No, I was going to say that this is beautiful to hear that Yahushua is going to give his men a crown of life to wear. All right, and this crown of life, once it's on your head, is there for infinite, man.
See,
all
see.
eternity.
It might be a hovering one.
You never know.
Yeah, you might go like, ooh, and change colors, and then like, bro,
We can't even fathom how it is. Because we don't even know. This is next level, man.
some next level.
We don't even know. You understand? This kind of one,
Even the E-pod, it's gonna look sick.
Exactly.
People didn't even see that.
Electric people, man.
And that crown, when you go into, because he said, I'm going to prepare a place for you, because there's many mentions in my father. So that means when you go into your domain, which is like maybe a planet, maybe a whole Africa, maybe your domain, when you get that crown, you open, you put it on the gate, boom! That's the code to open it. That means no one else can enter that place. That's how deep. You have to sit there and think about the whole thing, man. That's how deep this crown. Get in the crown. Malak is something that Malakiam is something we should fight for, man.
And
This is no joke
And you
at
want to know
all.
something? We're holding a crown because this wisdom is a crown, man. So we're holding
that's
a
a
crown.
spiritual crown, yeah.
But you know, we're gonna have to hold this crown to the end, man.
Yeah, so let me
and those
carry
that
on,
are
man.
sincere, we hold this crown all the way to Yahushua
That's right.
and receive their physical
That's right.
crowns. But yeah,
Verse 44. So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms.
And when it says mortal clothing, I want to really touch on that, on the mortal clothing, man, because you know, we had a mortal mind state, man. Alright? But now this truth has given us an immortal mind state, man. Because since though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. You can read that in Wisdom of Solomon 3. But these human bodies that we're in are going to be changed, man. We're no longer going to be in this flesh anymore, man. Yahushua is going to change the flesh that we're in and give us incorruptible bodies, man. Our spirit is going to change. The way we look like is going to change. Alright? Even Israelite foreigners that are listening to this lesson, you're not going to look like an Israelite foreigner anymore. You're going to go to your natural format of looking like a Hebrew Israelite. Alright? So yes, you know, these crowns are going to be given, so we have to be
And the
careful.
mortal, when they say, those, say what? These be they that have put off the mortal clothing. What it means as well is like, these are the people who really took this truth seriously. They took off the sinful lifestyle. the sinful lifestyle. They took it off and they started to live already like immortal, meaning that refuse, the amount of sin, man. Before the time of the ceremony, I used to call it the big award ceremony. But it will be the big. Have you ever seen like it will be bigger than any big ceremony that you ever seen, like the film or the mobile or the whatever it is. It's gonna be big.
And in fact, I don't mean to interrupt you at all, yeah? But it's gonna be so spectacular because in this ceremony, we're gonna be seeing America getting destroyed, man, and we're gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
You can get
You're gonna drink the yayan. Drink the
that
yayan.
yayan, man. That heavenly
Hold on,
yayan.
foot
Man.
and then out.
Yeah, bring your precept, yeah.
All right. So he say, verse 45 say, he answered and said unto me, these be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palm, and that palm is victory.
Exactly.
Because you're gonna have victory on everything, but you have to rehearse it though. You have to rehearse that ceremony. You have to rehearse it in your everyday life, though.
That's right.
You can't just thinking that it's gonna come to you like that. Jake has an attitude of thinking that thing will come to him. No, you're gonna have to work hard.
Like a magnet.
Alright? You're gonna have to work hard. We're working hard for this, man.
That's right. And
We're taking it seriously, because we have, look, we're builders. People don't even understand what we build, but what we build is invisible.
And Malak, so I wanted to really touch on, even though we're working hard, our hard work we're not even justified by our works, man.
No, my point is like, you have to rehearse, man.
Exactly. That's a powerful point.
Yeah, you have to rehearse, man.
That should encourage brothers to go hard. See, even if you're going hard, it doesn't even justify it. So that shows you that why wouldn't you go as hard as you can?
Yeah.
You get where I'm coming from?
But the reason why it says you have to, what happens is that, you see, when you go to the wilderness, they're going to open the book of your rehearsal, man. And you see, when you got Chelsea, for example, before Chelsea played the game, the selection, the 11, are based on the performance. As it is above, it is below.
That's right.
It's the same system. The Most High ain't gonna give. The Most High, if you're faithful in the little thing, you'll be faithful in the big thing.
Right.
What do you want the Most High to give you a crown and a powerful place if you didn't even rehearse properly? The rehearsal is important, man.
Right.
Yeah, Drogba was saying that he rehearsed so hard that when he played, it's like he was rehearsing. So basically, the rehearsal for him was the real play, and the real play was the rehearsal. Meaning, like when you train as hard, when the time comes now, it's easy for you because your body's conditioned for it.
Let me give you an example as well, all right? Because if you indoctrinate yourself into something so much, you become perfect at it. Because it's practice makes perfect.
That's
Let's say,
right.
for instance, you get a child, right? And you train that child to play football or hockey or soccer, right? Now, if that child has been playing that consistently till the age of 13, that child is going to be a genius in doing that. Now, on the left-hand side, right? Because I don't really touch that. If they teach a child to be like a perfect murderer or detective, right? If that child grows up, they'll be programmed to be a murderer.
That's it, man.
You understand?
That's a perfect way of. You have to be programmed to be a malakiam, man. You have to be programmed to be a malak.
Exactly.
But that crown represents give you the key to be a malak. But you have to be, you have to program yourself to be a malak. You got a precept act.
You got one.
It's 1 Corinthians 15 and 40.
Yep.
There are also celestial bodies. The body is terrestrial, but the glory of celestial is one, and the glory of terrestrial is another.
And the reason why we brought this out is because, the elects are going to have the first go round to receive these celestial bodies. The truth, they're not going to be changed, They're going to come through the seed line of the remnant.
And because they came from the seed line of people that are immortal, therefore they will be immortal as well. But they will be on the lower level.
Yeah.
And I believe they will come through the 1/3.
Exactly. They will.
But they won't come through the elect, because the elect children they'll be ruling like the elect. The Tophet, if Tophet come through us, that means it can be ruling. So what's the point of us fighting and standing stiffly for the name of the Lord and them acting like niggas if you know, we're gonna have the same fate in the kingdom.
And I want to say a powerful point is that this everlasting shame is for all eternity. Let me tell you why, because you have to understand, right, that once the rankings are set, it's set. You can't change it again, right? A 2/3 will never have the opportunity to be a 144,000 again.
Never.
Right? So this is forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. This is forever. So we have to take this thing seriously, man. Because once the rankings are set, man, that is it. That is it. That's your rank for life, man. And you only have one chance to do this, man.
And the thing about it is this, even us right now, we more into it. It's more difficult for us now. We put our foot or our 2 feet in the game. We cannot now look back because you don't want to start, and then after that you find yourself in the same place as the 2 feet that didn't even try, you know, from the get go. So we have to now go hard and hard and hard. You know, meaning at the rehearsal, the faith, the word, you know, and the way we are, like our character, you know, trying to be better. That's the game, fighting them demons.
That's right.
That's all we have to do right now, fighting them demons. Whatever you have to do to fight your demons, that's what you have to do.
And I want to say another point as well, right? In the kingdom, the truth of Israelites, they'll still be rich. They'll still have money, but they'll never get up to the level of the 144,000.
Our level ain't gonna be see. This level that of the I'm saying our level in about if I'm in the elect, you know, because hopefully Lord willing, it's gonna be the elect will be on another level.
God-like status, man.
You'll be on another level, man. Like you won't see an elect like that, man. When an elect pass by. Come on, when Michael Jackson used to pass by, was he a normal thing?
This the thing.
Was he a normal
People
thing?
were screaming, they were screaming.
And you want the elect to pass by, it's gonna be a normal thing? No!
Wow. And one thing that's brothers gotta meditate, right? If you're an elect man, right, billions of people are gonna bow down to you, man. Billions of people. I thought people need to understand what they're involved in, man. You know?
But like, can Stormzy pass today, like with the way we're preaching, no one, no Easter, can Stormzy walk through like that? Can Stormzy walk through like that, alright? And then Stormzy. Why? Because you want a little
corruptible crown.
And you want the incorruptible crown holders. It's not gonna be easy.
It's not gonna be easy, but
the energy that will come with, it's not gonna be even when the Most High up us up as far as the spiritual power in this kingdom. We will be standing like that. We'll be standing like that in all our glory in the corners, right?
Yeah.
And you see the women, Malak.
Yeah. And one thing.
And the army, when they pass through, man, they will just close the window. They'll pass because they cannot play with us.
Because they'll see the elect picking up cars and spinning them, man. They'll see the elect power, man. That's never been seen on earth in history, man. Hey, this kind of power hasn't been seen for a very, very, very long time, right? When you think you get to movies like X-Men, Superman, Spider-Man, Wolverine, X-Men Apocalypse, right? This spiritual power, they got it from the movies, so this is what we're involved in, man. Hey, you don't think to even see those UFO chariots. That's a big thing, you know, because they come from the royal throne. They literally come from the royal throne and show themselves in the firmament, the Shemayim. So this is something that it's powerful. See, he that overcometh, it's like to him will I give power over the nations, man. Power.
So when you close your eyes, this is the thing that you should meditate upon, man. The glory that's coming, man.
The majesty, man.
The majesty of the Hebrew Israelite.
The excellency.
Okay? It's going to be powerful, man.
Exactly.
So when you're catching hell, when you're on your own, when you're lonely, when you're going through something, this is the movie that's supposed to be put in your head, man.
And when they see the elect, people are going to be crying to touch you, man. Just to have a little touch on you, man.
Like even you know, it's funny. Even these beautiful women that you see, we don't even see them. I'm telling you the truth. When I was working for a hotel, I've seen some women that I've never seen. You won't see me going to Tesco.
Yeah.
Because they're going even to drink a little cocktail. They're going to those high places. Beautiful women. You don't see them like that. But in that day, we see them walking like that, tired as hell, coming to grab a life. please.
I don't want none of that though.
No, please, stay away.
Stay away.
Now, it's the humble one that will get so we will see in the spirit that they'll be around us, man. They'll be serving us. They'll be doing it. You will see that. You will see that. They'll be doing the tea for you and while you're drinking and steady with your majestic, your beautiful garment.
That's right.
All powerful.
That's right.
Okay?
And trust me, when you see the electric emanating from your body, the aura that's that smoke aura on your body, man, it's gonna be powerful, man. You're gonna feel that electric in your spirit, man. You're gonna feel that current flowing through your spirit. You know? Brother's gonna have power to we're gonna be on a God-like status, man. So we got to be serious inside this truth, man, because the reward is too great.
It's too great. The reward is too great, man. It's too. That's why me personally, these truth. Like, if a brother don't like me, it's fine though. But I love you, brother. Because at the end of the day, there's much more greater thing that we should worry about than worried about, a brother don't liking us. It is what it is, man. All right, it is what it is. So yeah, that's all I have to bring for today because you know what I mean. Yeah. That's all I have to bring for today, man. We need to be focused more. We need to fast more, man.
And we need to be very serious inside this truth because these demons are serious, you know. These spirits are. Hey, if the Most High was to open your eyes, right?
Hello.
Wow.
The children walk that way. The big man walks.
But that's spiritual, to be honest. But anyways, if the Most High was to open your eyes, right, your eyes to see the spirits around these people, you'll be like, whoa. But the Most High don't want you to see these spirits that are around these people because it will bug you out. All right? If you saw like a demon, right, with sharp hands, following someone behind them, you'd be like, this thing is serious.
But like, if you saw the woman passing by with an exaggerated derriere, right? And then you saw two demons hanging on the car and then walking like that. If you said demon on this woman, would you go to her? None of them. These beautiful women, we need to be careful because they're gate to a lot of things going on.
Yeah. and another thing as well is that some of them look like it's a demon. And the one thing powerful that I really want to speak on as well, if we saw an angel with a shield and a sword, brothers will take this truth seriously, man. If you saw an angel with calf's foot and a sword fighting the demons that are coming to attack you. Because the angels are fighting for us, you know. When you pray and you sleep, there's actual angels that are fighting the demons that are trying to disturb you, you see? And sometimes you can't give your guardian angel too much stress, you know. Like your guardian angel is fighting, your guardian angel is fighting the demons.
How and then help him? By overcoming sin.
Exactly.
Every time you overcome sin, you get stronger.
Exactly. You can't be giving stress to your angel, right? You're sinning, and then now more demons are coming. Now your angel is fighting, and then they go to leave. You see? Because there was even an angel that was trying to get to Daniel, fighting. Michael had to support him. So this warfare is real, man. All right. And the more you fast, and the more you pray, the more you. Because let me give you an example, right? These people that do occults, for instance, left-hand side, right? They need to do certain rituals to attract certain spirits. All right. Now in this truth, there's certain things you can do to attract more angels around you, man. All right. The more you fast, the more you pray, the more you
angels come around that those that fear him.
That's
so
right.
The more you fear him, the more what you just said.
Yeah, the more angels will start hanging around you. The more signs you see, and the more you take this truth serious, you look up in the sky, and the Most High will be showing you marvelous signs, man. Angels with e-pods, right? Dreams every single day, you know. You'll be seeing different kind of chariots, man. It's marvelous, man. Hey, it says in this.
I see a chariot. It's like a spaceship that had wings in the day. And some globe under it.
Yeah.
He's like,
I think I've seen one looks like on the internet. I've never seen one like that in my life.
So, if you can get letter to Jeremiah 1:62, because there's more signs that are coming, man. More spiritual signs. All right.
The letter to Jeremiah, chapter 1:62. And when Yahweh commanded the clouds to go over the whole world, they do as they are bidden.
So it says they do as they are bidden. Hold that precept, because you know they do whatever he wants them to do. So they do as they are bidden. So the Most High can send a cloud in order to show different signs, different wonders, man. All right. But these clouds as well, they can do a lot of damage as well, because they can dispatch fire, man. Let's keep continuing from that
Verse 63. And fire sent from above to consume hills and woods, doeth as it is commanded. But these are like unto them, neither in show nor power.
That's right. So the point is, right, is that fire from the sky, man. So people, these chariots are consuming laser beams and fire on these people, man. And when it says hills and so on and so forth, and we know that a mountain represents a government. So I'm assuming that the hills mean like a people, innit?
Yes.
So yeah. So
you mean the infrastructure, the structure, you know, the construct, wherever it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Wherever is.
So what do you want to say? What do you want to say?
No, what I'm gonna say is, you know, in this show we're gonna be more serious, man. Because right now we are at a time where you have to put off the mortal and put on the immortal. And the only way to do it, you know, Yahweh Shai said himself, he said, these can only go by faith, roughly paraphrasing. So if you don't fast, it's gonna be hard for you to overcome your demons, because we all have demons, you know? We all have demons, man, and that's the time for us to fast now, to get on the next level. And it's not a game. This truth, Malak here, my brother, is not a game, because the elite are coming for us, man. There will be a lot of these truths, like the mafia. They're gonna come for us. The brothers will become like wolves. If some brothers will turn into wolves near the end, man.
And one powerful thing as well is that you go fast, man. Imagine if you're in a prison and they put you in there and they give disgusting food, this and that, like. It's going to be, it says with much tribulation, you enter the kingdom of the Most High, right? So,
was that fucking hard?
It's going to be hard as hell, man. It's going to be very, very hard, man. All right?
It's a very good point. It's going to be tough, man.
It's not going to be easy, man. All right? Being a man of the Lord is not just wearing the ephod and prophesying on the streets. It's much more than that, man. Alright, because we're in a spiritual warfare.
Because when you follow the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation.
Exactly, prepare yourself for temptation.
And that's when it says, when you try it.
That's right.
When you're trying, the devil's already got you.
That's right.
When you're trying, and it says, prepare your rise up. Now that's a real fight.
That's right. That's
a real fight, bro.
Exactly. It's a real fight, and brothers gotta be strong, man. Gotta be strong, gotta fight, man. These demons, these temptations, you gotta fight, man. I love to eat food. I like food. Who doesn't like food to eat? But, you know, sometimes, me, myself, I have to forsake food, man. Because even as well, I know it's that as I'm fasting, it's like as fasting and prayer, because I usually get attacked a lot of times, but it's reduced now, to be honest with you. It's reduced because of that. Every time I'll sleep, there will always be a demon that will attack me, and I can't move. But now the Most High is giving me spiritual strength, man. Okay? So that's what we got.
Now, brother, we've been in a sunken place. We've been in a sunken place. The sunken place is like the witchcraft that Esau, When we get to certain place, that's why I decided not to get into certain place as Esau. I do my little job, because if you want to be too talented, you get into the art of Esau, they're gonna do the witchcraft on you, and you're gonna end up going into. That's how when you come out, this is your style. Have you watched that? Bro, don't play with Esau, you know.
So
don't play with Esau, bro. I'll mess you up the hard way.
That's right. So that's really pretty much we got to say for today,
man. That's it, man.
You know, so we're gonna face the east with that.
Death to Babylon.
DTA, man.
That's right.
Death to Babylon the Great, man.
Wicked kingdom, man.
Oh yeah.
Death to
Babylon, man.